Netflix uses an AI-powered recommendation engine to personalize content suggestion for its users. By analyzing data such as viewing history, search behavior, ratings, and even the time of day users watch, the system predicts what movies and TV shows individuals are likely to enjoy. This engine utilizes machine learning algorithms, including collaborative filtering, content-based filtering, and the deep learning models to continuously refine recommendations based on user interactions. The goal is to provide a customized viewing experience that keeps users engaged and satisfied with the platform's vast content library. Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph are credited with inventing Netflix. The idea was born from Reed Hastings' frustration with the traditional video rental services, particularly after incurring a late fee for a rented movie. This experience sparked the idea of a DVD rental service by mail with no late fees, a revolutionary concept at the time. Mark Randolph, who was a seasoned entrepreneur, collaborated with Hastings to bring the idea to life. Together, they founded Netflix in 1997, initially starting as a DVD rental and sales service. They later pivoted exclusively to rentals and eventually transitioned into online streaming, transforming Netflix into a global entertainment platform it is today. While both Hastings and Randolph contributed to the creation and early success of Netflix, Hastings drove the company forward as its longtime CEO, guiding its transition from DVDs to digital streaming and original content production. The programming language used first is Python, is used in the full life cycle of Netflix content delivery. Python programming language is used in Netflix to implement technologies like machine learning and artificial intelligence, which will eventually help in the development of personalized recommendation systems, video ingestion or delivery, security, and etc. Java is one of the most used programming languages in the industry, and it is also one of those programming languages that is responsible for the heavy back-end tasks of Netflix. It is the preferred language for taking care of the heavy-duty back-end solution which is needed by a platform like Netflix that has such a huge membership count. Our Netflix also uses our programming language to do statistical analysis of data generated every second, which eventually helps in giving a user-friendly experience to the user. Scala is a high-level general-purpose programming language that supports object-oriented and functional programming. It is used for building data-intensive applications where a huge amount of data is processed. The next one, JavaScript. JavaScript is the most popular programming language in the world. JavaScript is a scripting language used on a web pages. JavaScript is the web programming language used on both the client and server sides to provide dynamic and interactive behavior in a web page. Netflix also uses JavaScript to provide dynamic behavior on its website. React.js. The balance between enhanced security and in Netflix, React.js is used to render the user interface, which was previously based on Java-based HTML. The rendering of the UI is completed on the server itself. React.js aids in the overall performance. Node.js. In Netflix, the developer team uses Node.js on both the client side and server side for the back-end work, as it is easier to read and write when compared to Java, which was previously used. Java is still used in most of the core backend works. MySQL. Netflix also uses MySQL to store the data of users, like their billing and transaction details, profile information, and etc. MySQL provides ACID or ACID property, which is an essential property for Netflix as far as data is concerned. The last one is Cassandra. Netflix uses Apache Cassandra to store information like the content, browsing history of each member of the Netflix ecosystems. The content, browsing, or viewing history of users is a huge amount of data, and therefore Cassandra is required to store it. Last, Netflix has transformed society by reshaping how we consume entertainment, promoting the binge-watching culture with on-demand streaming that offers personalized content at our fingertips. It has disrupted traditional TV and cable industries, pushing the shift towards digital platforms and influencing content creation by focusing on diverse global stories. Netflix impact extends to social issues as its original content often sparks conversations on topics like mental health, diversity, and social justice. Netflix has not only changed viewing habits but also influenced cultural trends, media consumption, and social interactions worldwide.